Kisumu has grown significantly in the last 6 years from a handful of hotels to tens, some of which are 4- and 5-star hotels. The players are hopeful that Africities coming up in May will put more coins in their pockets, as over 90,000 delegates from Africa and beyond will be congregating in the lakeside city. But as Kevin Ogutu now reports, Milimani area in Kisumu is increasingly becoming a favorite location for businessmen and women keen on setting up restaurants and eateries.
Kisumu City, a city that has made significant steps in hospitality industry, with better hotels coming up steadily from 2016 after years of neglect by investors. In the year 2000, when Kisumu City turned 100, Imperial Hotel could only accommodate one of the two visiting East African presidents, and the other had to be accommodated at a private residence within the city. Robinson Anyal, the Lake Victoria Tourism Association chairman and manager here at Parkview Hotel, remembers with nostalgia the far the hospitality industry in Kisumu has come.
We were overwhelmed. The town could not host even some of the presidential team. I remember 3 presidents attended the event. Some had to even stay in private properties within the city.
He says at times conferences will be held in Kisumu only for the delegates or participants to fly back to Nairobi for the night because there were no hotels of their standards in Kisumu.
Currently, that is not the situation. Things have really grown. The capacity has really expanded, and we are right at the moment of it when it is growing. It has grown, but still exists some gaps.
But then came COVID-19 pandemic, which adversely affected hospitality industry, and staff were sent home and others put on half salary. It was the darkest hour in hospitality and tourism in the whole world, and Kisumu had its own share of that story.
During the period, we accumulated some debts. Some of the utilities like water, electricity, and even cleaning, we still had to maintain the property. We still had to somehow, the doors were closed somehow, but we still had to maintain some of our employees to support them, or even as for their own welfare. With some of them we still had to pay, some of them we still had to pay a certain percentage.
With the relaxation of COVID-19 containment measures, the sector had a sigh of relief. Here, John Otieno says from September 2021, 77-bed capacity Victoria Suites in Milimani area within Kisumu has been on a steady path to recovery. Robinson Anyal gives us the outlook in Lake Victoria region.
We've seen an improvement, and everybody has been coming back into the hotels to hold conferences and actually to spend their nights in the hotel. So it has had a good improvement, and the business is actually coming back to pre-COVID times.
And with the region expecting Africities event in Kisumu in May, John and other players in hotel industry are keen to get a bite of the big cake that is accommodation facilities demand, as over 9,000 delegates from across the world are expected to be in attendance.
We have seen an upsurge in bookings, especially during that period. As far as our hotel is concerned, we are almost 50% booked for that period. So we expect that the other hotels are also experiencing the same, and everybody else will benefit, and we are going to have a boom around the Africities period.
Kalongolongo restaurant is one of the growing list of establishments that dot Milimani area in Kisumu. Proprietor Ruth Mbata says Milimani is a quiet place for clients who prefer serene environments.
Basically, we deal with traditional food, and we do breakfast, both traditional and English breakfast. We do lunch and we do dinners.
Her sentiments are shared by Mike Adwera, the owner of the VIP luxury lounge within Milimani area. This multi-million investment is only 3 months old, and he has good reasons apart from the serenity of the Milimani area.
Milimani is a very quiet, exclusive neighborhood, and we've kept with the theme of Milimani in Kisumu, to provide a very exclusive, affordable, accessible, but very exclusive, calm environment that any of our discerning clientele can feel very comfortable.
But players here agree that a lot of focus has been on business hotels targeting corporates, with little or none on leisure tourism. And they all agree that this should change.
So we need to work more on leisure, provision of leisure, and I see the county government has already started working on that in their blue economy plan.
The county government of Kisumu, through the local physical and land use development plan, had suggested that the entire lakefront be dedicated to recreation investments like beach hotels. Kevin Okutu, KTN News.
Now, scientists in Kenya are testing the region's first project using solar panels to shed crops while generating clean energy. It's called agrivoltaics.